Epstein Diddy. But
in the first 5 seconds, we said Diddy and Epstein.
All it took. He couldn't do anything when we had a guest, so he just had to go Epstein as soon as it started. He had to blurt it out.
Hey guys.
We killed them and ate their liver.
And then it's like the gif of of fucking Woody and Buzz Lightyear looking out the distance, and Buzz is just
delicious hot schmoes. Oh wow!
Delicious hot schmoes is like my favorite thing ever. Just his face. He's like
that face is fucking.
Why does he fucking?
See, it's family barbecue.
Oh, dude.
Why? What is this?
Well, guess what, Cass? You're not gonna believe this.
It's
another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Bruv.
Oh, fucking hell.
Not 6-7, it is episode 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially past 6-7. Nobody will make that joke on this pod ever again.
Listen, I want... No, we're done. It's over. You gotta put the past behind you.
As someone who has been done with 6-7 since it started, you know, this is a very full circle moment for me. It's just a beautiful thing.
Keep the clock going. Keep the clock going.
For those who don't know, these two individuals one time in a call made 6-7 jokes for 3 hours straight while we were watching an AEW pay-per-view, and I questioned my friendship. I questioned my friendship with all of them.
Bad.
That was an awful performance.
The worst part was when you guys kept going, "Stop it! I'm sorry. We're not going to do it again. We're not going to do it again." And then 5 minutes later, like
someone said something along the lines of like, "Do you remember Ricky Steamboat versus like Macho Man? Yeah, was that Mania 6 or?"
The other part we were just saying, like, hey, remember this? We didn't even allude to 6-7 yet. But we were
just saying shit, and so I was like, it's coming. It's coming.
I'm watching Brodito versus Okada and Takeshita, and the whole time Tough Super Kicker is going, oh, they've done 6 or 7 super kicks.
Right. Let's get this done. You know what it's time for. I'm going to plug some bullshit.
Plug?
Well... Patreon, we haven't uploaded anything since last time, but I will again say that you should go watch all of our Patreon stuff. It's completely free.
We got something good this time.
We got some movie watch-alongs, and we got some track packs, some trailer parks. If you don't know what they are, we bring some trailers and some songs to each other.
Another track pack and trailer park.
I like them.
We'll do another trailer park, and then we'll do a track pack, I think, this week. Maybe.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I know we already plugged on the last pod, but like seriously, please watch the Return to Silent Hill watch along. I think it's one of the better watch alongs we've ever done.
Very funny.
Even though the movie is absolutely
really funny, but it was also just
devastating.
Very kind of, nice. It was also a very good conversation as well.
Bonding experience.
We had to debrief for like 15 minutes after the movie was done just to discuss what we had witnessed.
Obviously, go check out the last pod with Joe Holbert. That's our GOAT.
Yeah, great.
Dude, he's the best. And Joe, I promise we will never do movie news with you on the pod next time. I'm so sorry. The first 20 minutes is just Joe.
Okay, now.
We'll see you in January, pal.
I'll see you when Andrade's world champion. That's when we're bringing back.
We got 2 GBB plays out recently. One of them's not really a GBB play. One of them is me and Wyatt. We played 5 minutes of the Transformers Wii game and then switched over to Rayman Origins, which is one of my favorite games from childhood. Yeah, I left it in. It's hilarious. So I will be continuing Rayman because that game's amazing. But me and Simon also did an hour 20 minutes of what we think is our definitive tier list of AEW World Championship matches.
Not as many as you might think. There's only like 70. It was like 70 total?
60 or 70, something like that.
Okay.
But it was a good video. We had a good time. Go check that out on the YouTube. Wait, no, I didn't. No, fuck, I didn't.
You didn't even mean that. Are you?
You didn't realize it. You couldn't have said it more obviously. I don't believe you for 1 second. I don't believe you. I really just don't believe
Listen,
you.
we're past that. You gotta put the past behind you, Simba.
I did what I had to do.
Oh my god. Fucking golden era reference just there. I did what I had to do.
I did what I had to do.
Right. So, like I said, go follow the Patreon. There's cool stuff on there. GoonSquadPW.com has our merchandise, and I will officially announce now, I'm going to put it up on the screen just like last time. We have a new shirt of our logo that kind of looks like a certain sitcom's logo. I won't say it because they can claim it and kill us.
They won't.
It looks like something that Jerry Seinfeld would have been in.
Hit the
Something
base
that
switch.
Jerry Seinfeld, the name, not the name of the human being, Jerry Seinfeld might be in.
Jerome.
Check it out on the GoonSquadPW.com and check out merch from all of our friends over at the Goon Squad. You know,
Absolutely.
you can check
You'll find a
out
bunch of cool
animes.
stuff over there. You'll find a bunch of cool stuff here.
animes, Love X Life, just general Goon Squad merch.
A lot of Flash games on there, right? We have
Yeah,
Flash
we
games on
play
there, right?
Run 2. We play Run 2 over there. We should get the license to put Run 2 on the Goon Squad website.
That'll be fire.
You know, I gotta say,
What's up?
there's a certain event coming up too. Just happens to be on a Sunday, March 15th. GBB.
Okay, well,
the Oscars. What?
I
We
better
will
upload this pod like tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll upload
It's a week from Sunday. We got that.
get it like on Friday. If you get it like at the end of the week,
Oh,
by
is
the
it,
end of the
is
week.
it next Sunday?
It's not this Sunday. It's the one
Oh,
after.
okay, fuck it. This is going out in April.
We don't advertise the stream until after
Guys.
it's already happened.
March. Wait,
15th, March 15th. March 15th.
15th. Good Bad Brothers hosting the Oscars. You won't be able to watch it, obviously, because we'll get copyright struck to oblivion. But on my Twitch, Donutcast's Twitch, we will be hosting Good Bad Brother, a live watch along of the Oscars 2026.
Former guests of GBB, possibly.
We're gonna have guests call in, watch some of the awards with us. We're gonna do a predictions, the three of us, and the person with the least amount of right answers will be punished. I have to think of a punishment.
We don't know exactly what we're going to do yet. We're going to dress to the nines, and we're all going to pull up. And we're
What now? Who?
The loser starts bleeding out the eyes.
and going, you. And we're all going to be dressed to the gills, and we're all going to.
The loser must find my pages.
The loser must go into the Shadow Labyrinth.
It's like
The loser has to play Shadow Labyrinth on their own.
Oh,
That's the fucking punishment.
We have to watch the
Perfect.
Pac-Man secret level short again.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. The loser has to watch that short on their own for the Patreon. That's it. Perfect. Right.
Video.
Funny magic trick. Watch this. Ready? Ooh.
I'm watching.
Check it out. I'm first season Wyatt. Whoa.
Oh my god, wow.
Whoa. Just kidding. It's me, guys. Don't worry.
It's
Oh my
Leon.
God.
It's Mr. Kennedy.
But yeah, we're all going to be there, and we're going to dress to the nines, and we're going to pull up.
The Nines?
That's what I said.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to pull up to see Sinners win Best Picture because it's going to happen. I can feel it in my bones.
And we're
Again,
also gonna
we'll
pull up
make
to
the
here,
predictions
scream
when it
out
happens,
loud,
but-
scream a certain word.
Oh, you know what? Good segue. Movie news. Here's a big one.
Yeah. We didn't talk about it last week because I didn't want to bring it up on a guest
I
episode.
didn't want to bring it up on the wrestling pod, but let's talk about this.
You want to talk? Let's just talk about it real quick.
Yeah, go
I
for it.
guess so. Yeah, we're like 2 weeks.
I want to know.
late.
I haven't talked to you guys about it. I don't know what your opinions are.
Well, okay. Look, for those who don't know, a disabled man with Tourette's syndrome, which by the way is a bit of a spectrum. Tourette's is not one thing. It can be entirely other things. It's a tick. Yes, Simon. Pat yourself.
Thank you,
on the
Simon. I
fucking
mean, just
back.
at his A game tonight.
Anyway,
Holy shit.
so a man blurted that out right as Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo got up on stage. What award show was this?
Oh, what was it?
That was the BAFTAs, I believe.
BAFTA.
And then,
So-
the Critics' Choice was when, not the Critics' Choice, the Actor Awards was when Lindo and Ryan Coogler reacted to it properly.
So let's just get this straight. John Davidson is a man that has been. He's had a movie made about him called I Swear. It stars what's his fucking name? Rob Arameo, that guy. Yeah. It's a great film, by the way. I've seen a bit here. I actually do want to come in and watch it at some point. But it's about a guy who his most famous moment, you could say, is he got knighted by the Queen, and during the ceremony, he just goes, "Fuck the Queen," and obviously, there was speculation of whether or not he would be genuinely punished for this, and obviously he didn't, because the scene is crazy. He's sitting in the room, and let me put echo on my mic. Look, he's sitting in the room, and the Queen's like talking to the people, and we're all happy for you to be in our presence today. Fuck the Queen! It's just like,
Okay.
Kind of a beast, honestly.
And look, I know someone with Tourette's, and I get that it's real. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and go.
So you have a pretty staunch, pretty hard take on this. Hot take.
A pretty. This is one of my most.
Here's my take.
Go ahead. I'll give you my take in a second.
He has like a severe case.
Yes.
Where what happened could happen, right?
Yep.
It's literally, and it's no one's fault. It's an award being hosted by two black gentlemen, and they're center stage. And this guy that it could happen at any point. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna start speculating that it was on purpose. He waited until it was dead silent in the room to blur out the word, and like I can't feel bad. I can't feel anything but bad for everyone because he clearly didn't mean it. And fucking Michael B. Jordan and what's his name? Yeah. It was so awkward. I hate the clip.
It's an all-time worst TV moment of all time.
It's awful.
And I will say this: the one who is absolutely guilty in this is the fucking BBC. Not to be confused with me. That was a good joke.
That was you're on your A game, Wyatt. That was, oh my god, that was.
Whatever the minute mark. Okay, 12 minutes. You're in for a good one.
5-second delay or so, 3-second delay. They could have easily censored that.
Dude,
BBC is
the Brit Awards happened recently. What the fuck's his name? It was a musician. He got an award, and at the end of his thing, he said, "Fuck ICE, free Palestine, and all this shit." Right?
BBC
they bleeped that. They bleeped it. It was just like,
yeah. BBC are fucking. They're fucking.
Oh no! We won't do it for when some white guy yells out the most dastardly slur there is for the black community. Like.
I will say this about this. This is like my hot take on this. Like I said, I think the biggest problem here is that BBC didn't censor it. I think if they at least didn't have that air, it would have been just fine. Maybe not just fine, but it would have at least dampened the impact. He wouldn't have been immortalized as a television clip for fucking weeks to come as a fucking meme. It's like, because that's kind of the
Crave's biggest tweet.
Exactly. Like, this is just, it sucks. It sucks that that's going to be played forever.
Top tier engagement.
But yeah, because you run into this whole debate now of just like, do you want to be inclusive? Do you want to have restrictions on people? Does that make you look bad? It's a whole thing, and not
you can't expect people to not feel emotional about it. You can't just be like, he's got Tourette's, it's fine. It's like, no, it's not fine. Just blurt out the N-word.
That's where my take resides, because I saw people giving Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler and Delroy Lindo a lot of shit online for Delroy and Ryan Coogler going out today saying that they appreciate the support that they received. I don't think they're invalid for saying that at all, especially Delroy Lindo, because he was on stage when
he was there.
Happened. He literally three non-black gentlemen in the room right now talking about this, right?
I was going to say, we're not disabled.
At the end of the day, the point I'm making is like, we don't know exactly what either of those two guys felt on stage, but
thanks.
I'm not going to be the type of guy to say that they should not be allowed to be a little angry, even if it is said accidentally, and even if it is said like under no fucking ill will. At the same time,
you think maybe he was in the room? The guy who shouted the word. You think after he said it, he looked at the crowd and just went.
This is like the 5th fucking fun in a row that he's done this fucking bit.
Anyway,
fuck's sake.
I'm sorry. Okay, look. Condolences to everyone involved. Awful moment. Jamie Foxx did kind of make me laugh when he was just like,
Oh, he's such a fucking idiot. He's so stupid.
What did
man.
he say? What did Jamie Foxx
No, he
say?
just tweeted saying this is a tragedy, and he should be ashamed of all this shit.
No, he didn't say that. He tweeted, nah. He meant that shit. I was like, okay, man. I was like,
Listen,
okay.
again, we're not really in the place to talk about like what the
No,
intention
that's why
was. Really, we don't really know. But again,
And I'm not a doctor. I haven't studied Tourette syndrome. I
That's
just,
true,
from what I can
exactly,
tell,
right?
I
And, like,
believe that it's real.
There's
and
a
they
whole
can't
South Park
control it.
episode about this that's very
Yeah,
good. That actually
just
won
watch the
awards.
South Park episode. Fuck it, go for it.
I think, again, when it comes to like response of like people like in the cast, like Wunmi Masaku and Jamie Lawson, I believe both came out and said that they understand and forgive. But Kugler and Michael B and Dory Lindo haven't. That's been a big controversy. Again, though, I feel like none of us are in the place to tell any of these people how they should be reacting to this.
Especially when you're
If
just
Wunmi
on
and
stage
Jamie
and
want to
shouted
forgive,
a word like that, you're gonna feel something, especially
Yeah.
when it's like in the times we live in and everything.
I know
Regardless
it wasn't
of
intentional, but I understand the retaliation.
of course.
There you
It's a
go.
very messy situation. I do feel
It is.
bad. I do feel bad for everybody involved, except for the BBC. Fuck them. But
They're yeah,
it's just
Down with the
how do you-
BBC.
bro. How did they? I didn't even know that they censored a guy saying "Free Palestine." That's like so cowardly. What a fucking terrible
they're disgusting.
broadcast network.
No, yeah, they can tweet all they want. There's a free speech is illegal in the
Wait,
UK,
wait,
and we're gonna have a great time.
The way they cover certain topics too, especially when it comes to like the Middle East, and everything, they're just absolute clowns in that regard. Absolute clowns.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
all I'll say.
Hey, you want another weird one?
What's
What?
up?
What the fuck is this Jim Carrey doppelganger shit?
I
Okay.
didn't see
I'm
anything about this. What is this?
Okay.
Somebody explain to me.
He looked a little weird. but here's the thing.
There was a French film festival.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey won an award.
Mhm.
He comes onto stage, and people around the world are tweeting, going kind of like I can
No.
I imagine they're like drinking their drink and they're watching. Like, there's someone off about Jim Carrey in this clip.
Who is that?
Yeah, they're like,
Who
that
is that
doesn't look
guy?
like him. So, like, all these fuckers that were saying, like, Obama's a lizard and shit like this are coming back. And they're going, Jim Carrey has a fucking they cloned him. And he's making him go and get all the awards for him and all this shit.
He's making him do it.
Why would Jim Carrey do
Why?
this? What motivation does Jim Carrey have to create a clone of himself? That's a genuine.
Just like, no, guys, this makes perfect sense because Jim Carrey has always stated how much he hates award shows at Hollywood, so they replaced him with this guy. It's like,
What is this non-conspiracy that I'm experiencing?
because I saw something that there was some guy who did like an impersonation or whatever. Was that legit?
It was
or
a
not?
drag queen. It was a drag queen who dressed like Jim Carrey. That was the story. That was the story that I read.
Yeah, true,
And people
though.
thought
I
that it
don't
was
know
that
if
person. Like,
So there was a makeup artist by the name of Alexa Stone that tweeted out, and it's clearly AI, and people are stupid.
Okay.
It's a picture of Jim Carrey's face from the show, and then it's like a silicone face mask that he's made, and it looks like Jim Carrey. The picture's not real.
So it is
People
Jim
are so
Carrey.
stupid. It is him. Yes,
Okay,
that was
so here's
him.
the thing.
It's Jim. It's him.
People talk
why I
all
thought it was a
around
robot.
about oh wow, look at what Ozempic, like people doing Ozempic and everything. Jim Carrey gets some shit done to his face.
He had
fuck
okay.
are
What was the
you?
quote? Mr. Lamb notes that Jim Carrey had a considerable amount of Botox surgery. Wow, he just looks really different after
that's
surgery.
just how people look, bro. Have you seen Cher? Like, have you seen the? Have you
Also,
seen
he's
some
an
of these
old
people?
Man, dude, he's like in his 60s.
He's 64.
Yeah, he's 64 fucking
He's an
years
old fuck. Let him be old, man.
It's like, believe it or not, guys, I hate to break it to you. The Sonic movies, he's wearing makeup.
A lot of prosthetics.
He doesn't look like him in the movie 3 years ago. He had a fuck ton of makeup on and bald and a
this
big
is not
mustache.
with a big mustache.
Ace Ventura, more like Jace Ventura.
Who the fuck is this man?
Guys, I don't know if it's just me, but like those robots around him don't look very real in the Sonic movie.
So, yeah, that's just bizarre. people, we live in an age right now, especially with like celebrity like shit and gossip. It is truly fucking insane the lengths people go to when shit like this happens. They're just like, he's a clone. That's it. That's just it.
It's weird. Kind of, but like we were talking about this a few weeks ago, right? After all the file shit, and it's like, oh yeah, these people believe in fucking Satan and Pazuzu and shit.
Wow. Yeah,
like
you do kind of.
I don't blame people for looking at anything. I don't blame people for looking at anything nowadays that seems kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit off and going, oh, down the conspiracy rabbit hole. We just watched a show about that. We just watched The Chair Company, which is literally exactly about that.
This is so bizarre.
That's really bizarre.
That's really, really bizarre.
No,
I can't believe it.
Sorry, the guy who just like, dude, can you speak up? I'm not really hearing you. It's funny. What?
What? Oh god. I just imagine that scene from the final episode, but with the Jim Carrey that was at that award show. Like, where'd you get a shape like this? And he's got the fucking big. Oh my god! Honestly, it's a stupid thing that loads of people fell for an award. Literally.
There's like another story like that about people like just jumping to like lengths. What was it? There's something this week. I was just gonna bring it up and I forgot totally.
Was it wrestling related or movie related?
No, movie related. I think it was just like
movie
some
related?
people were just like having like a weird like reaction.
Dude, I don't know if you guys are ready for this.
What's up, man? Let's hear it.
So have you ever heard of the actor Thomas Jane?
Yeah. I hope nothing bad happened to him on the set of The Punisher in 2004.
No, it wasn't him.
Oh, thank
He
God.
accidentally stabbed someone.
No.
Yeah.
Was it?
No.
It was the guy from Rock of Ages, Kevin Nash. Dude, no joke. I rewatched Rock of Ages 2012 with my mum because she loves that film. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll watch it with her.
That is mom slop.
And Stacey Jax's bodyguards, one of them is some rando and the other one is fucking Kevin Nash. And I was just there like, that's Diesel.
he only got that role because he came back for 5 months.
From Detroit, Michigan.
Look at the adjective.
You know what? Guys, were you going somewhere with this, or no?
No.
Okay, cool. Before we get into more movie news, if I may bring a show and tell.
Show and tell. Hit us with it.
How about you show us something and then tell us what it is?
We got a Blu-ray, folks.
Another DVD. All right, let's see. Let's see.
The big one.
Oh.
You got the dirty.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that cover art, man. Look at this shit.
Is this like?
Wait,
is
open it up. I remember seeing the video
Yeah.
about this. You got to open it up.
Oh yeah,
this shit is crazy.
This isn't that one. Unfortunately, this is just the slip cover.
Yeah, but look at the disc art.
Oh yeah, the disc art's cool.
With the lockers. Oh, that's so cool.
Very glad to see this getting a proper release. It's such a fantastic movie. It's so like
to Umbrella for actually putting this for distributing this.
Oh, what are you doing, man? It's me.
Dude.
Chills.
I highly recommend watching the actual version. It is free on YouTube, but it has removed a lot of the music because of copyright. Watch the official version. It's amazing.
Look, we've mentioned it on the pod before. It's like. I feel like if there's any director Hall of Fame, like if we ever did a Hall of Fame and there's like a director award for The Good, Bad, and the Brother, I feel like Matt Johnson is in there, like because the amount of times we've talked about him.
The GBB Hall of Fame kind of sounds like a great idea for like movies and wrestling, where we just like
actors, directors, movies, games, shit like
all
that.
Shit. We just any major thing that's been like a constant reference for us.
If you guys notice, by the way, did you see what the writing is right here?
No,
the kill list.
To kill it. Yeah, I know. I saw the to kill. Yeah. And it's like all it's over like his math homework.
And Owen, it's amazing.
Oh,
Brilliant.
That's fantastic, dude.
Greatest.
Yeah, if you're listening on Spotify, well, you can switch it over to the video feed now.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
do a
feature
video
we've
feed
added.
now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we, I don't think we
Cool.
said the name of the movie once. Wyatt has a Blu-ray of The Dirty by Matt Johnson.
said
I
The
don't think we
Dirty.
said it one time.
I did. I
No,
said
that's
that.
awesome, man.
Wyatt, did you see that
No.
Nirvana the band get referenced in the new Scott Pilgrim game?
I did see that. That was fucking
Which
cool.
is fantastic.
Literally,
I didn't even,
man, Matt and Jay are getting a show at the Rivoli. I was like, the fuck?
dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
I had no idea Scott Pilgrim game was happening until today, until it got released. I had
The,
I know
no
C-
fucking
the
idea.
CCU is going to go crazy.
Yeah.
The Canadian Cinematic Universe.
Typically with stuff
Oh,
like this,
Canada.
typically with stuff like this, that like I really like this really niche getting like kind of going like a little mainstream. I'm usually pretty weary. I'm so happy that people know what this shit is now, and they love it that much. They love it this much. They're not like
I kind of get. I got over the whole idea of like if something's popular, you can't like it.
I'll be
I'm
honest, man.
completely over that now.
Watch this and you like it. That's all that matters. Because Matt Johnson, the worst thing Matt Johnson's ever done in his career is in this film. You know what it is.
I will say,
It's crazy.
I understand some people might not like the Dirties,
Yes.
but
Pretty heavy
in my
movie.
personal opinion, I think his greatest work is Blackberry,
I
followed
agree.
by Operation Avalanche. Obviously, this list is going to change once I watch the movie, the Nirvana the band.
Nirvana the band.
I need to see that movie. It's pissing me off.
It's going on digital at the end of the month, I believe they said.
Oh,
So you will be able to watch it then. Thank God. I mean, it's a shame you can't see it in the theater. It's still playing. It's still playing in theaters around me. It's still going. It can be really happy. It's succeeding, but to the extent
That's
that it is
awesome.
that people are still
That
seeing
could
it.
be dream.
Yeah.
you got any more funky news for me?
I do have some fucking news. Did you guys hear about this fucking Seth MacFarlane news?
Seth MacFarlane news. I haven't heard anything
MacFarlane?
about this.
What he
Tell me
is
about it.
doing? Oh my
He's
God.
doing cannabis.
He is doing Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh, I've known about that. Yeah, my brother fucking loves the books. He loves Dungeon Crawler Carl the book. So, for those who don't know,
No idea what this
Dungeon
is.
Crawler Carl is a series of fantasy novels that have been releasing since the late 2010s, if I'm not mistaken. There's 5, I believe. And it's a send up of like D&D and just general fantasy stuff. There's a bit of a sci-fi element about Dungeon Crawler Carl
It is
and
a game
the
as well,
wacky adventures he gets
Oh,
into.
I've seen these covers.
Yeah, really nice art. These books get tons of praise. People love these books. My brother, he's been blasting through them for the last few months. He really enjoys these books. Honestly, great pick. That's a great pick if anybody's going to do it. I
I
actually
don't
think
know
that's
the tone of the books really. Is it like a comedy? Is it like fun?
it's pretty meta. It's pretty meta. Again, like it's a lot of reflection on fantasy stuff. And again, there is a bit of a sci-fi element, which I won't spoil. But it's just kind of a big send-up tribute / satire on like fantasy tropes and stuff like that. It's not even like what I'm interested in is it's not super vulgar like a lot of Seth's comedy can be. From what I know, it's not super vulgar. So it's kind of more of a straightforward thing. I'm kind of curious to see how he adapts that. But that's a really good pick. Seeing Seth rise back into
Dungeon Crawler
stratosphere.
Carl TV show to be led by Seth MacFarlane. Also, Dungeon Crawler Carl universe set role playing game to be released this year.
That's
what I read.
That's the new trend.
Oh.
If you want to get something popular, you make a fucking role playing game out of it, and people will flock to it in droves. It's just it's kind of crazy.
They will
It's
Robert
terrible.
Downey Jr. from Shaggy Dog to it.
Did we talk about the first look at God of War?
No, and I don't want to. What's there to say?
I don't want to talk about the first look because it's fucking Kratos and the fucking kid, whatever. It's
Atreus?
That's all it is. Atreus,
what I
yeah.
didn't know. I don't know if you guys knew about this. You know who the showrunner is, right?
Who is it?
The showrunner is Robert D. Moore, who is the showrunner behind Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek: The Next Generation, some of the best TV shows ever made.
Yeah, but I've said, look, I'm sure the show will be good, but they missed the perfect opportunity to focus on the Greek shit instead of the Norse shit.
But again, I think the reason they're not doing that is because they're doing this God of War remake trilogy. I think they're expecting a lot of new people to come in from that. So
I said it before, I'll say it again.
refreshed.
There's going to be one episode of the show that's set in the Greek shit, and it's going to be the best episode of the show.
I mean, if we talk about the first look, it's It kind of reminds me of when they did that first look for Superman where he was sitting in the dark pulling his boots up. I was like, if you're gonna show this off, why would you pick the most basic, bland, like nothing shot? Right? It's just. I did see a quote from the God of War creator. I think it's Corey Barlog, I think, and he straight up said that it was. He said it looks like shit. What a beast! I
just thought that news was interesting because like Robert D. Moore, like that's fucking crazy. That's a crazy get. Him doing a new show is kind of nuts. I think the last
hey guys, look at our new show coming out. This looks like shit.
It's like. It's gonna be made to be seen if it's just Amazon throwing another $1 billion at the sky, or if he actually is like interested in the material and he wants to tell a good story with it. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty much 50-50 on this God of War show. I'm more confident in it than I am that fucking Baldur's Gate show, if nothing else.
I'll give you something to talk about. That fucking clip from Ted Series 2 looks amazing.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm going blind.
I won't tell you. Are you talking about the cake clip cast?
With the chair. That dude, I'm so ready to like go back to the show.
It's like 5 seconds. It's like 2 seconds go by when they put the cake down the table. I fucking lost my shit laughing. I was like, oh my god.
Because like I'm so excited to go back to the show because getting over all the crude humor and everything, like it is such a perfectly written show, and the dynamic in that family is fucking amazing. I can't wait to watch it again.
The episode, I didn't watch every episode, but the ones that you guys showed me, I was really shocked by how like invested I got in everybody. It was just kind of like, oh my god, he's hitting this. Just a very heartwarming, likable show. My only question is, what has the funnier cake joke, Ted or the chair company?
Oh man,
the chair company cake joke is the hardest I've laughed at a TV show in years.
We're just gonna put this here, and it's gone. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Oh man. Oh man!
I have something I'd like to talk about.
You want to bring something?
I have something I'd like to talk about.
What news?
Well, I have two things we could potentially talk about. I don't know what else you've got, Wyatt, but I've got. Why are you doing the Grinch? Fucking.
No, go ahead. Was it one of the things?
First of all, big shakeup in the awards race. Michael B. Jordan wins Best Actor at the Actors Awards, which.
Yes.
I mean, Chalamet, the momentum is kind of slowing down. I don't know if he's going to do it. I was really confident that Chalamet had it, but now I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's not.
Again, we're going to discuss about this more because we're going to do the predictions for the live stream. But
yeah, I just wanted to mention it, and I was just very happy to see it. It was a really nice surprise. I was a very nice surprise. Very nice speech that he said afterwards. I would really like him to win. I'd be fine if Timmy wins though, because Chalamet is also great in it. Second thing I want to bring up, I don't think we mentioned this last week. A trailer for a movie came out, and
which one?
Wyatt was talking about a director he really likes, Matt Johnson, but I'm talking about a director that I love, Jane Schoenbrunn. Her next film, Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma, the first trailer released for it. Cass, have you seen this yet?
I think so.
I stopped everything I was doing to watch this trailer.
Keep talking. I'm gonna have a look.
It's just. I said, dude, like
it's a.
There's a lot of movies coming out this year that we talked about before. Like you got Dune, you got The Odyssey.
Yes, I watched this trailer and I was like, that looks cool. Dude, someone will probably bring it up on the fucking pod.
This is probably my most anticipated movie the rest of the year. This trailer told me.
Yeah.
It had such a great tone, such a unique vibe from her other stuff. What's really striking me is like how as her movies go further into the past, the age range of these characters gets older and older. Like her first movie takes place in the current day, and it's this young child as the protagonist. Her second film is about like teenagers and like teen adolescents. It takes place in the 90s, and now they're delving even further back into like the 80s nostalgia, the slasher movies, and now it's about like these two adults who are like reconnecting in the film process. I can't wait for this. This trailer is incredible. I get the same vibe I did when I watched the TV Go trailer for the first time a couple years ago, and I was like, I have to see that. This is my most anticipated movie for the rest of the year. I just wanted to talk about it.
Very different, which I'm very happy about. It looks very different from TV Glow, but also kind of has this fun, like, again, that cool 80s slasher vibe, which I think she's really good at doing especially in TV Glow with like the old
It's-
what was it called?
The pink opaque with the pink opaque stuff. Yeah.
So
It's being produced by Dee Gardner, Jeremy Kleiner, and Brad Pitt.
Dude, hey, Emma Stone produced TV Glow.
That's fucking
Emma Stone
awesome.
produced TV Glow.
Brad-
Like that.
This is a good amount of good shit. He's
That shot of like the hand in the water with the fucking spear and like
Yeah.
the film grain, and something I noticed, like it kind of cast. I don't know if you actually like fully watched if you remember too much of the trailer. There was a few shots in it that looked like Wes Anderson build.
Yes,
Weirdly, like,
I was
these
gonna
weird,
say
like,
that
little, like-
the shots are like stuck far away and shit. Yeah, I like shit
Yeah,
like that.
like there's that like the of like the cat like the hotel or the theater,
The
and, like,
hotel.
the wintry woods, and it's like
Which
like
is funny
all,
because
close-
like I've always thought about Wes Anderson doing a horror movie and how like fucking cool that would be.
yeah, like
It'd be
just
so
the
different.
vibe, the vibe.
Yeah, but I
shift.
don't know if he would work in a serious tone. Like his things are always so like charming
Which is
and
why it'd be
goofy.
interesting, though. Like it'd be interesting that way. Like it would still have those mannerisms.
I think he would do well in like an old school Scooby Doo cartoon kind of way, where like the mummies just look like really stupid and covered in bandages and shit.
Yeah.
Like Dracula just has a white
motion
face
again,
and red
John.
eyes and.
Yeah, hand motion again.
Oh. Number 2 of the plot, baby. We're gonna go to 3.
Oh.
Are we gonna do?
You know what? If we're gonna do that, I think we should transition then. Elimination Chamber was last
Oh,
week.
wrestling news.
We have more news. We have more news.
Okay, why? Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay,
I'll let
okay.
you go.
First off, Shia LaBeouf. LOL.
Come on, man.
I'll beat your
Get it
ass.
together.
You understand? I will beat your ass.
The funniest thing that he said in that interview, dude. First off, Andrew Callahan shouts out. Great interviewer.
Yeah, is this the thing where you're like, oh, I should have said that?
The funniest part is when like Andrew Callahan just goes like, what would you say to like Jesus Christ, like if you ever met him, and he just went, Charlie just went, wouldn't say fucking shit to him, but kiss I kiss his feet.
Listen, I'm sorry, man. No more. We some people get second chances. Some people get third
And-
chances.
This man is literally
Shia
BoJack
LaBeouf.
Horseman. He's
He
BoJack
can't
Horseman, dude.
get it together. He can't get it together every fucking time.
I wouldn't say shit to him. I wouldn't say fucking shit.
I kiss him though.
He sounds
kiss
like
his
a righteous
feet.
gemstones
No, this
character.
motherfucker
Like
knows.
I get at this
I-
point, man.
Whenever I think of Shia LaBeouf, I think of the scene. Is it the second Transformers movie where his car doesn't start and he goes outside? So it's so funny.
Do not just my car is a collector's item.
It's a collector. Oh my god. Anyway, let's go, Shia. Go back to
Ugh.
story.
Biggest story though that we should talk about: Paramount, WB. It's happening. It's official. Netflix said no. They backed out.
Oh, what do you want, man? What do you want?
It's
Well, look, I'd
bad.
want none of this. I'd want no studio to own another
Yeah,
studio.
well, guess what? Evil is real,
I know.
and fucking
We know.
people just have a shit ton of money, and there's nothing we can do about it. All right.
The money.
So
They'll
all your
drop
favorite
bombs on
projects,
random-
half of them are gonna be turned into slop. Some of them are gonna be, and some of them are just gonna die. There's gonna be a lot of dead projects out of this. I think
16 billion in cuts and layoffs, man.
that's crazy. Give that to me. Give that to the good, the bad, and the bruv.
You know something really funny, morbidly about this? What does HBO? Who does HBO partner with a lot? Nathan
Max.
Fielder. Nathan Fielder. And
It's done, bro. Oh.
dude, Nathan Fielder. He said some stuff about Paramount. He said some stuff about.
Oh
Larry
yeah.
Ellison is the CEO of Paramount, I believe, right now. Fuck him, piece of shit,
Yep.
bootlicking, piece of shit. Like, oh, sure, Trump. Ooh, I will do this for you. Ooh, fuck Colbert. Ooh. This is like, do we think James Gunn walks from WB?
No, I think
No.
okay,
I don't see him
actually,
working with people like that, man. That's my only thing.
It depends. I think it really depends on how well Supergirl and Man of Tomorrow go. If they are successful, then he'll stick around. I think.
Yeah, maybe
But
he'll
if
have
not,
still have creative control and everything. I don't think he'd be too fussed.
I
about
don't
people at
think he's
Paramount.
gonna walk away.
Paramount-
I really don't.
Who has blacklisted several people for supporting Palestine and shit, and like not wanting to see children be murdered and shit. So they blacklisted a fair amount of people like Mark Ruffalo, Melissa, fucking what's her name from Scream.
Barrera, Tatiana Maslany. She was one of them as well.
So yeah, does that mean that counts for Warner Brothers as well?
Probably.
We've also gotten word that HBO Max is going to be folded into Paramount. That is the main thing that they've trying to do. Important though, distinction: not HBO the channel, HBO Max the service.
The service. Yeah.
People aren't talking about that because it's not HBO going away. It's HBO Max going to Paramount. Fucking stupid decision, in my opinion.
Yep. What do you think happens to AEW? I'm curious because that's like WB.
I didn't even think about that.
Like, with all that Brody Lee stuff, or not Brody Lee, sorry, Brody King, rest in peace. I don't know why I laughed at that. That was mean.
Well, it was nervous laughter. I understand.
Anyway, no, I'm like, because it was that whole thing where it's like, he was off TV for a little bit. There wasn't like any official confirmation about why or anything.
But like the crowds are still chanting "fuck Ice" and they're still not censoring it. So
and like people that's what the crowd chants it for him now. Like that's also sorry. They ain't that popular amongst the wide scope of people. Ice ain't that popular. So.
No, I feel like there's a lot of other people they would cheer that for.
Just a little tidbit. They did Mark Davis versus Brody King recently, and they were going, fuck Don Callis, fuck Ice too. Which I think is tremendous.
I love the AEW fan base. I love them. I love these people.
Will say, if it leads to potentially having AEW having its own catalog on some sort of streaming service, that'd be pretty nice. We've been saying it for a while now. Can we please fucking God have an archive of all the AEW shows? Can we please do this?
They've been adding stuff. They've been adding stuff to like Triller.
I wanna watch like Orange versus Pac like legally. Like, you know,
I mean, yeah, like I said,
not in 360p on billybilly.com.
Like,
come on, dude.
HBO is a way more recognizable name than Paramount Plus. Like Paramount Plus is literally
HBO is a way more recognizable name.
Oh, sorry, I was swerving. I was swiveling a little bit.
I was swerving when I drove.
Dude, John Oliver had a great joke where it was like, I think it was John Stewart or it was John Oliver where it was like, it's where you like Paramount Plus is a place where you sit on the remote and go, where am I? And then how do I get out of it? Like that's Paramount Plus. That's
I'm lost. I'm lost.
I'll be on Paramount sometimes because I'll watch, some SpongeBob or some fucking Fairly Odd Parents.
Survivor.
You have to drop breadcrumbs on the ground when you fucking watch Paramount Plus. You have no idea where you are.
But it's weird. It's like the other streaming services. This is the weirdest one. I don't mean this in like a bad way or anything, but it's like when you watch something like a Nickelodeon thing, like Drake and Josh or SpongeBob or anything like that. When it cuts to commercials, it'll always say like you're watching Nick on Paramount Plus, and it'll just cut to like commercials that you'd see like if you're watching Nickelodeon already. Like they'll be like toy commercials, they'll be like promos for movies and stuff.
They're trying to like cater.
This feels more like TV oriented than most streaming services are, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just like I just find that.
Well, it depends how what subscription you get, pal. You want to get the fucking shitty ads version? Or are you going to get the shitty ad version?
The biggest thing Paramount has given us is fucking Landman and...
Landman!
Don't they also do Yellowstone?
Yeah,
Me when my rocket is coming back. Landman!
Sheridan from Cinematic Universe is. It's just like... Or the Taylor Sheridan, sorry. It's
it is what it is.
Also, Landman is the funniest show ever because of Billy Bob Thornton and his daughter in the car, where he just goes, I wasn't going to fuck him, I was just going to suck his dick. And he just goes, ah!
Dude, my parents fucking love Landman, dude. They fucking love Landman.
It is the channel for boomers, dude. Paramount is the boomer channel. Like that's
what Yellowstone is. I had fun with the first couple seasons of Yellowstone, but in the boomer show, it's just what it is now, without any explanation.
It does have that pretty good, so.
Unless you got some more news, I think we should get into the wrestling news.
Sure, let's get into some more news, boys.
Can we talk about the show that is WWE Elimination Chamber 2026?
This company is burning in front of our eyes, bro. What is happening?
I'm gonna go from the start. Let's just get this out of the way. Women's Chamber, most 3 out of 5 chamber I've ever seen in my life. Don't remember a single fucking thing. Rhea Ripley winning is such a we've got nothing.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, whatever, sure.
Fuck it, we ball. Rhea versus Jade is gonna be
Dude,
so
you don't
bad.
understand, Cass. They need Rhea to wrestle Jade because there's no one left on the SmackDown roster, and the ones who are there cannot get a good match out of Jade Cargill.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right
Jade
now.
Cargill
I completely forgot about Jade Cargill winning the title.
She sucks. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I hate to say it. It's been 5 years,
He's
bro.
a champion.
Wyatt,
Yes.
Saturday night's main event, she beat, who was it? Tiffany Stratton? In like 4 minutes or some shit?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
They have to keep...
For the WWE Women's Championship.
Wait. Tiff was still champion?
Yes, she's been champion the whole year last year.
Dude,
And at
Jade
the last
beat Tiffany.
minute, Jade's like,
You're not
I'm
paying
back
attention to
after
this show,
my eyebrow pussy came out. You know, when Rhea fucking hit her on the... I remember talking about that. That was I don't know how she's covered that up, by the way. Miracle. But she comes back and she's like, I'm going to kick Tiffany Stratton's ass. And she did it and like, she squashed her. And I was like, what the fuck?
Jade won the belt, fun fact, Wyatt, on the same night as the infamous Jey Uso CM Punk match. That was the same show.
Yes!
That was the same show.
Yes!
Dude, by the way, this Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley shit on Twitter. Jade Cargill doesn't know how to work a fucking program, dude. She just says shit. I'm sorry, dude.
And then
been 5
people are
years.
hyping up this
A lot of
like,
patience.
social media shit, and then like Chelsea Green's getting involved, and it's like, it's obviously not fucking real, and I don't care.
But again, they need to do this because they don't have anybody else for Jade, and they need a fucking general in there.
You've
with
got
her
1
because
month.
she can't do it.
And
Dude.
there's no previous build, and it's just gonna be dog shit, I'm afraid.
That match is gonna be really lame. But guess what else was really lame on the show?
We're not there yet.
Oh yeah, but no, we had Becky and AJ, which I'm not gonna lie, AJ didn't look that bad. The match was fine.
You ready?
Until the fucking.
Until the poop.
Let's move on.
It was totally fine.
Yeah,
After
AJ
Becky
won the
and
title. That's all right. Sure.
Again, it's so like, oh sure, we have no idea what we're doing with this Mania build. Fuck
It just feels like they're
on
doing
AJ.
shit for the sake of doing shit.
There's no build up.
It's like a filler Mania year, to be honest. This feels like filler right now because they're just going back to fucking Vegas, which no one fucking wants to see. I don't think.
Dude, this Mania build makes last year's Mania build look coherent and
amazing.
exciting by comparison. Because last year's Mania build sucked, but at least we had a general idea of what the fucking card was going to look like. We had a kind of, sort of, a little bit of.
Yeah, this is the most shit fuck build to Mania I've ever seen in my
throwing
life.
matches together for the sake of it. Like,
Blind darts.
That men's chamber, dude. That was rough.
We'll get there.
we gotta talk about the funniest thing.
WWE's had this crate, right? It's been about it's just under a month since this crate appeared, and I was like, "What the fuck is the Madagascar shipped to Africa? Shipped to Kenya Wildlife Reserve, Africa, is on SmackDown?" And I go, "What? Okay, what is this?" And the moment, like this was like 2 weeks later, the moment someone said, "It's Danhausen," and I went, "It absolutely is going to be Danhausen, isn't it?" Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis wheel this crate into the middle of the entrance ramp. They walk away from it. They literally open the crate, and there's a coffin inside. And that moment, I just went, like, I'm not sad. I like Danhausen. All right, I think his character is amazing, and I am glad that he's got the opportunity to work in a place that more people can see his work. However, they chose to give this dude pretty much a main event spot on a vital pay-per-view. Elimination Chamber.
Dude, this is the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. And you took time away from the other matches. You took time away from other builds to give a main roster debut, main event entrance, and presentation to fucking Danhausen. A guy who, he has a ceiling. He is R-Truth. That's where he is. That's where he's going to be for the rest of his life. And there's nothing wrong with that. There needs to be R-Truths in the world.
He's going to sell shirts.
Yeah, but that's giving that all to, and then they got the exact reaction. That's such arrogance. The fact that they went, oh, we're going to send Danhausen out there. Well, fucking knock the crowd dead with Danhausen. And they sure did kill the crowd, but not in the fucking way they intended. Because that crowd is silent when he walks down to the ring. He does his little pyro, the lights go out, and the crowd boos him. They fucking boo him.
They booed the shit out of it.
Which is like, what did they think was going to happen? What did they think was going to happen with
It's a real shame because, like, and it's crazier that he was in AEW because I go back to that debut where he was just under the ring and there's no music or anything. That he just got a huge pop because that's what he should be. Yeah. He's the comedic relief. And if you make all this suspense for this big reveal, and it turns out to be, like you said, someone who's in an R-Truth position, I mean, yikes, man! Like, I felt so bad. Oh my god!
Too, it's like I think it's funny the implication, like in canon, it's just like AEW was just like, here, take him.
Yeah, fuck it. Hold on, fuck AEW for not using this dude for like a year and a half.
It's not the fact that they didn't use him; it's the fact that they just ghosted him. Like he was like, "Hey,"
he would have been a perfect fit for the conglomeration.
Like I don't give a shit how shit of a wrestler you are, or like how like poop you are, or like whatever the fuck. I don't care. It's like that's just not professional. That's fucking
you know what put him on Tony Khan's shit list?
Oh, I know.
He was openly. He was not even hiding that he was a CM Punk. He was Team CM Punk.
Bracket insert Kenny Omega. I wouldn't have hired half of you people. Bracket.
Fucking. like that's literally. And like again, I'm not trying to say this because I hate the guy or anything. Like I do think he's funny. I actually thought the way they used him on Raw was like.
Random interaction. He cursed the champion. The champion lost the belt.
And the champion lost. That makes sense, right? Because it's not like he's not super impacting anything, and you're not stopping the show.
Why? Do you know that?
Here's Danhausen.
What?
Penta beat Dominic Mysterio for the IC title.
I did see that. That was kind of cool. I was like,
that was very nice. Happy for him. I think that's a great.
Oh no! It doesn't matter though because we have 10 minutes of Roman Reigns and CM Punk telling each other, "Your dad's dead."
You're dead.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie though. Bro, Punk I will say this. I'm gonna say it though. Before we talk about the men's chamber. As much as I don't
fuck you!
As much as I don't care about either of these two guys, this is the only match that feels like
this is
a WrestleMania. This is the only thing that actually feels big. And Punk, dude. You cannot put that fucking belt on Roman. Punk shredded him on the mic. It wasn't even close. Punk eviscerated Roman. Like, that's 2 times now that Punk has got Roman.
I think
Roman was like stuttering.
Back to old Roman, dude. What happened?
You're irrelevant. Just like your dad.
Just like your dad.
Like, that was, dude.
Peak.
He has none of that like aggression or intensity or like just sauce. For lack
you
of a better
can tell
term.
in his eyes he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He won the Rumble and now he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm going for the title again." Here we go.
Well, because they were going to do Roman and Cody, but they also realized no, we can't have Roman and Cody because Cody's going to get pinned by Roman again.
I cannot be bothered to watch
and then
Roman
Clem, Wyatt, you mentioned earlier, the men's chamber was just a full scale disaster. A full scale disaster.
Because like. You have Logan Paul pretty much almost clean sweep the whole chamber.
Right. Okay, let's talk, man. Let's talk.
That was so.
Because I want you to know, this would have been Bronson Reed, which I would have been okay with. I like Bronson Reed.
Yeah, same.
They had his replacement. They could have picked anyone, and they picked Logan Paul to be the man to pin the 3 names that. Me personally, I don't know about you guys, but the 3 names that I personally would have wanted to win the chamber: Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and LA Knight. And bless LA Knight, his old boomer soul. He slipped on that fucking rope, and it was the most cringe thing I've ever seen.
I'm so sad for him. I'm so sad for him.
It was so sad. I just couldn't. I couldn't watch it anymore. And then he gets rolled up, and I was just dying laughing. I just couldn't believe it.
Dude, fucking. The fact that they thought they could just take the Bronson Reed like role and just plug Logan into it without
put Logan Paul on it
and just not changing anything is ridiculous. Like that's ridiculous. Like what did you think? And the thing is now, if you needed any more evidence, all these fucking people who say, "Oh, he gets so much heat. He's such a piece of shit. Everybody hates Logan Paul." The reaction he got was one of pure apathy. Nobody fucking booed him. It was literally just. He just eliminated Javon? Oh, man. Oh, now he eliminated LA Knight. And now he eliminated Trick. Oh.
You're telling me the final 3 is Logan, Cody, and Randy Orton?
And Randy, 55-year-old Randall is going
Okay,
to
wait.
Okay, you know what?
So-
Fair point. That was the only good
They
part
had
of the
this angle, right? Because the Vision's lost their 2 best members, and all they had. So the Vision
three
right
best
now
members.
is Paul
Three
Heyman,
best members.
Austin Theory, and Logan Paul.
That is
So-
the worst. They are
Worst
Israeli
lineup.
strongest
The
soldier.
Unction. The Unction.
They are-
Israel's strongest soldier. They had fucking these guys with masks running, obviously some randos, you know. I still don't understand that.
Where
but
is
it is
Seth
what it
Rollins
is.
finding these people? Where is Seth Rollins getting people to just run
Seth Rollins
masks?
comes in, and he hits the stomp on Logan to obviously Cody pins him after that. But like, and the pop from Seth was great. But like, I don't
Dude,
care.
everybody knew it. Everybody fucking knew it was him. It was so obviously him that it's not even like a fucking
I just
point.
don't care.
Yeah, like
Because, and you said this, it was supposed to, this is obviously supposed to be Seth and Braun Breaker at Mania. No,
Dude.
we're going to get Seth and Logan 2 at WrestleMania.
This is all building to dude. Praying to God that Breaker is somehow back before WrestleMania and they could just do that match instead. I'm praying to God. At least give me that. Give me Braun Breaker on the Mania card. Rollins. Give me something. And then, granted, even though it was interference schmaz, the stuff with Randy, Cody, and Drew was the only part of the match that was actually good because they lay out Drew and then Randy immediately just runs in, 6 Cody, beats him, and then
That
he
was
goes
my
to the
favorite part of the whole show. I was like,
That
that's
was-
new. I was
That
not
was a
expecting
fresh
that.
thing. I did not think Randy was going to win that. Now Cody is facing Drew for the title on Friday. He is 100% going to win the title back off of Drew, and it's going to be Cody and Randy at WrestleMania, which is fine. That's a fine WrestleMania match. I think it's a worthy WrestleMania match, but I don't care because you've dragged this shit out for 3 years. You dragged this shit out for 3 years.
Cody, I was teaching you back in your legacy days, and now I have to kill the thing I helped to make.
Like, this Mania build is a total compromise. What's happening with the tag division? What's Gunther doing? What's Obafemi
This is like
doing?
letting Universe
Sex
mode
Pest
book
Lesnar?
your Mania.
Dude, it literally is. It gets to that point. It's so disappointing. If 2 years ago you told me that this is where we'd be at, I would be appalled. I would be appalled given what we were going through 2 years ago. Like, think of where we were in March in 2024. Think of how many exciting, logical things were happening in the lead up. And now we're here. This is where we're at now.
Sorry, why it's been on that same angle for like 5 minutes. I just imagine he's opened the briefcase from Pulp Fiction. He's just staring at it.
Sorry, I was texting people across the globe.
Across the globe. Anyway, the Chamber sucked ass. Shouts out AEW though, because they have booked Bandito versus Andrade on pay-per-view.
Which we will not be watching because it's
Because the Oscars
Yeah.
on the same night. And I'm not gonna.
this guy was really out here going, guys, can we not do the Oscars? Can we watch
I mean, me and you could do the Oscars, and Simon can go watch that pay-per-view if you want,
I
buddy.
just wanted to watch Bandito and Andrade.
We can do it another day. We can catch up on it. You know?
or we kick Simon
Or
off.
we fucking
bring
kill
people
you
in.
now.
Yeah.
Just get it over with.
Oh, what if we did that? What if we just like, what if we removed ourselves at times and brought other
And
people?
just had guests like the whole time, like the original April Fool's.
Oh my god, we
idea.
get to a section where there's all guests on the screen.
Just 3 guests. The guest, and the guest.
Like the 3 most random guests we've had. Like
I don't know, man.
Bo,
I don't know if I can handle. I don't know if I can handle.
Eric.
Shane Hayes.
Shane Hayes.
I don't know if I can handle.
Eric and Shane Hayes in the same call.
I don't know if I could handle the image of seeing like BoJack, Mike Peterson, and Liz on the same screen.
That would be too much to handle.
Yeah,
Tyler's in the 4th quarter.
I was over there somewhere.
Yeah!
It's like, oh, man.
Look.
Is that it for wrestling?
Is that it for
news?
wrestling news?
Is there anything
Ye-
else you guys like? Again, Raw was like fine, you know, it was fine. It wasn't as bad as the Chamber, but AEW good. The
AEW
New
good.
Japan show. The New Japan show on
AEW is
Friday
good.
was really good. Watch Andrade versus Yota Tsuji. That match.
Who is
whipped
Yoda
ass.
Suji? I'm
That's my goat. That's the Gene Blaster.
Yoda Tsuji.
Yoda Suji.
Blast my gene, you must.
That was the stupidest thing you ever.
Gene blasting, I am. Hey, Wyatt.
Hey, what's up, man?
What kind of car does Boba Fett drive?
What, man?
The Man DeLorean. Funny joke.
Hey, Wyatt, what weapon does a fat Jedi use?
Pussy.
Every saber.
Funny joke. Oh, well, wow.
That's so stupid.
How you doing, man?
That's so dumb.
Yeah. You know what else is dumb, guys?
What?
TV news. No, I'm joking. We're not doing TV news.
Welcome to the weather forecast.
Weather.
So it's looking sunny skies in London tonight.
Cloudy with a chance of
guys, what are your thoughts on Iran?
No politics.
Iran? Dude, I was just walking.
Can't even walk.
Buddy, I can't even walk. Peter. Hey, Peter, what did you bring to the table?
What an incredible transition. He's just this is a true legend.
Wait, no, shit. I should have said, man, this is like the time I brought something to the table. Me. There you go. Yeah, no, I'm poo. I'm gonna start.
No.
I'm gonna set the tone for our bring it to the table, I think. So Simon came up with this idea because I didn't have an idea. So I guess I'm doing this. I went drumming last Friday. I had a very good time.
Okay.
You can check out my clips on my Instagram at drummerjds if you want.
Never been before.
What the fuck did you just fucking say to fucking me?
That was so aggressive.
What the heck, fuck?
Like a frack.
What the shit, bitch?
What the bitch tit?
What the cunt slump?
What's that Family Guy clip where like Peter walks in the bar and he goes, "Hey Jerome, can you remove the trash from my usual spot?" And then like Qui-Gon just goes, "Hey Jerome, can you tell that piece of shit asshole?"
Can you tell that piece of shit asshole? Get the fuck out of here.
Incredible.
I went drumming last Friday, and afterwards I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm in town. I might as well go get something to eat." And then I saw the cinema, and I was like, "Well, let me have a look at my phone. What the heck is on? Fucking Wuthering Heights. Not doing that. Zootopia 2. Already seen it. What the fuck is Cold Storage?" I saw it. I went, "We're doing it. This looks terrible. Let's do it."
This only exists in pre-roll ads.
This is, and I do not say this lightly, the ultimate coworker movie.
Oh.
This is like Facebook review shit. Right,
it's like
here.
that movie. What was that movie where the girls were trapped on like the tower, and you only see that movie on, like, Facebook Reels or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Fall.
God, this is such an empowering film. No, it isn't. Cold Storage 2026. So, fun fact: this fucking film was announced in May 2022, which I think is crazy. Why are you getting that big of a hype up? No, not for Cold Storage.
They might have filmed it then. They might have filmed it then.
So this is based on a book. The book has a much more serious tone.
Okay.
By the way, I'm spoiling everything. Let me get this out. Where's Spoiler Kong? Where is he? There he is.
Get him out. Get him out. Get the spoiler guy. There he is. He's beating shit up.
Right.
Oh my god.
So, this film starts with a biologist that works in Australia, and she gets a call. Well, no, she works in like Paris, and she gets a call from someone in Australia. And the guy in Australia is like, "Listen, you put some like nuclear government box in our town to keep guard, and it's broken out, and everyone's dying, and I need you to come here." They get there 24 hours later. Bodies are open. Their rib cages are exposed, and their faces have melted, and Liam Neeson shows up. And he goes, "Okay, we're going to have to inspect the body for any foreign substances." And there is a substance. It's green. It's alien. And what it does, the whole premise is that this virus can contract by touching other people. And when it touches you, you go insane, climb up to the tallest thing you can find, and explode. so that the chemicals in your body touch other people, and thus the circle of life continues, right?
Nah,
That's
it's
the
a big
premise.
lion. Oh my god.
So I'm thinking, so the intro, the first like 10, 15 minutes, it's actually quite interesting because the doctor is like studying it. This film is so gross because it like goes, so the doctor dies, the doctor gets infected and shoots herself and blows up, right? Which is crazy. Who the fuck is that?
Dylan was just doing the Lion King bit right after he heard me yell it, so Dylan just yelled at
Astaghfirullah! Astaghfirullah, Dylan!
In the middle. I should go.
Ain't no little my man. Chew up.
No, but there's many. So the CGI is not great. There's many scenes where, like, so the doctor dies because the infection gets on her boot. It goes in her boot. It goes up to the skin cell. You see it melt her foot. It goes in her foot. It's like, I don't want to see this. Thank you very much. This is gross.
Yeah,
she shoots herself and blows up. And, like, obviously the two people with her, Liam Neeson and, what's her name? She's played by Vanessa Redgrave.
Okay.
For some reason. Oh wait, no, not Vanessa Redgrave. The doctor. What's her name? Sosie Bacon. So these two people are recruited because years later, Joe Keery and Georgina Campbell work at a storage unit, and the storage unit used to be a military equipment holding place, and they kept the virus in a little vial at the bottom of the space. And they've left it there. They completely forgot about it. It's been turned into a storage unit. This film is about Joe Keery and Georgina Campbell. Well, I don't fucking care for their names. I don't remember. But it's about them finding the virus. And then it spreads from a fucking... So apparently, right, this is the stupidest premise ever. A cockroach touched the vial, went up the chute, out of the building, hit a cat that was in the trunk of Georgina Campbell's boyfriend, and he hit the cat accidentally, so he's going to drive to her and say, I hit the cat, I'm sorry, but the cat's got the virus. So he opens the boot, the cat runs up a pole, I wish I was making this up, the cat runs up a pole, you know those spikes they make to prevent birds from sitting on walls and shit?
Yeah.
This cat runs up the fucking wall, spikes his fucking head on the thing, and blows up. And I think at that exact point, I was checked out of the movie. I was like, "What the fuck am I? What is this?"
No, I'm a 13-year-old girl, and I like blood and like maybe I'll kill you.
This is like a 17-year-old girl's sleepover film, bro. This is some bullshit. Like. And then the boyfriend gets infected, and there's a pretty cool scene where they go into the storage bit and they lock themselves in a storage unit and the guy's trying to get under and shit. That's pretty cool. Yeah. The dialogue is fucking atrocious. Dylan's here! There he is!
What are you looking for?
He's looking for the virus. He's looking for...
I deleted the virus.
I deleted the virus!
He's looking for the cold storage.
No, I was looking for the virus. And my pants fell down.
Bro, look at my... I'm fucking recording. Get the microphone off.
I'm keeping all this in.
Lift off.
No, yeah, so the whole plot of the film is Liam Neeson comes in at the end, and then the guy that owns the storage unit is like a dickhead. Obviously, he's a stereotypical, like, I don't believe you. This is bullshit.
Oh, I wonder what happens to him. I wonder what happens when this is...
He doesn't get infected. Liam Neeson's partner blows him away with an SMG because, you know, we can't have any risk of it spreading anymore. The crux of this film is they send Joe Keery back down to the storage unit with a nuclear bomb.
Okay.
And so they get rid of all the infected, like the gang. So the guy that owns the storage unit has a gang.
Bad, by the way,
Dude, bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
A deer gets
That sounds
infected,
horrible.
runs at him, but blows up before he gets
Sounds
to
like
Joe
a Happy
Keery.
Madison movie.
There's
sounds
just
like a Happy
shit
Madison
everywhere.
Movie, honestly.
It's disgusting. There's he throws up on people at one point. I'm just like, this
It's
movie
glorious.
sucks. It was so bad. And they had a scene at the end where Georgina Campbell and Joe Keery, they fell in love. Can you believe it? Oh, can you believe it? After this shit-written movie, it's a straight relationship. I love it. I love this shit, man. And then he goes, my name's Tea Cakes because I used to get bullied for eating tea cakes. That's how they end the film.
Okay. Is there a post-credit scene that sets up the sequel?
There's no post-credit scene. The last scene in this film is a deer.
Cold storage and warm storage.
Wyatt, you're going to love this. The last scene
really?
is a nice shot of a bunch of deer walking in a field, and then one deer walks onto shot like this, literally like this, and then throws up on the camera. That's how it ends.
This sounds like
This is so awful.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
I've not been so fucking violently checked out of something I've been watching.
That's pretty poopy.
No one's gonna call this their favorite movie. This is a waste of my time. I'm so glad that I have my free pass because I would never have paid for this bullshit.
Dude, the fact that this is
nothing.
Keery and Georgina, this is Georgina Campbell's like first major role since Barbarian.
Joe Keery's whole gimmick is that he talks too much. Isn't that fun?
Wow.
Fuck.
Wow,
And a legitimately good actor, and he's getting put in the same old like regular garbage tier schlock that you see. Dude, that's I think this idea could be fun for a B horror movie. This idea, it's just too contrived though. Like it's so
so gross. I just didn't want to watch it.
Yeah. Again, like there's plenty of gross horror movies where that's the pull, and like I'm sure there are plenty of good ones. That's never been my thing personally, right? Like that's never been something that I've found to be very entertaining.
I don't like
But
puke.
It sounds just like I don't know. It sounds like shit. I'm sorry you had to sit through it.
The quote that sums up the whole experience was, "That fucking deer just took the fucking elevator."
There's no reason to swear there. It's like, wow.
Oh my God. I'm a 13-year-old girl on Tumblr. I say fuck all the time. Good.
That's my biggest problem. I call it the Vivsi Pop effect. Where you're just swearing because you're allowed to swear, not because it's a properly good.
Oh, dude,
Welcome to the ouch,
motherfucker! When Arkham Knight was coming out and it was announced it was being rated M, they were just like, "Oh man, what are they gonna say? They're just gonna say like, oh fuck, it's the fucking
cunt, pussy, fuck, shit, ass, fuck,
shit,
holy fucking shit! It's the fucking bat fucking man.
That fucking man.
Bat fucking man.
It's the.
I'm gonna give this film an empty pack of mint imperials.
Ooh. So it's just a wrapper?
There's none left.
It's just a wrapper.
It's a wrapper. There's nothing left. You can't have any more.
Amazing.
It's just embarrassing, man. I couldn't believe it.
Jigsaw 2017 when the girl just goes, "Look at this. It's Jig fucking Saw." I'm like, okay, dude.
Wait, sorry, really quick. There's a whole other plot point I missed. Before Liam Neeson gets to the storage unit, he needs the equipment to fight the back. So he has to get permission from someone who's working with the army. He persuades this random girl to help him out. I don't know how he does it, but she's like, I can't help you like this. Like, they're gonna hear me on comms. No, you have to help me. You have to give me a code name. You're Abigail now. And then she's calling him on her fucking cell phone. And then she comes in when he's in the hospital at the end, and she's like, "We did it. We saved the world." I was like, what the fuck? No.
Hey, writer, you're supposed to write a play. You're supposed to write. A joke has like 2 steps, you gotta pay it up and you gotta pay it off. That's not, you didn't do a good job at either of those, so why should I get invested in it?
I don't know, man. No, not worth it. Don't watch Cold
like
Storage.
That. Whatever, guys. Go see The Bride this week. I'm sure that movie's gonna be way better.
Well, it is this week. I'm gonna go see that.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. Fingers crossed.
Go do the Ace Ventura.
Apparently, Project Hail Mary is like amazing. By the way, that was amazing.
I will be seeing that.
Not only amazing, but like they fucking like that fucking what's it called, the embargo released like weeks and weeks beforehand.
They are really confident in this. And dude, it's Lord and Miller directing, and it's fucking Drew Goddard writing.
Oh, I didn't even know
course.
your daughter was
Of
I
red.
don't know
course,
if I'm
like,
a
of
man
course.
for the job. I get sick on elevators. Well, there's no elevator on the ship.
Is that a thing?
See, like
Good line.
bad trailer, good movie. I've been saying it for months. Bad trailer, good movie. I've just had
Right.
that vibe.
Who wants to go next?
You know what?
Except, do you want to go, Wyatt? I will allow you to go if you would like to go. Would you like to go?
Look
I'm
at
gonna
this
go
face. That face you just pulled.
You want me
is
to go?
crazy.
That was just.
I think so.
No. I'll recreate it. Hey, Spotify. Hello.
Hello, Spotify listeners. Stop. We're gonna take everything off Spotify.
I'm going to slowly delete the entire catalog,
Oh,
In
I'm
random order. You
napping
drop.
my
You,
leg.
it's like a random number.
starting with
generator.
6-7.
That one is off the fucking map, bro.
Oh,
Sorry.
go for it. Go for it.
So is-
You look
Am I? So I'm going. I'm
Yeah,
going,
go
Mr. White. Okay. I'll be honest. I haven't watched a lot of stuff lately, but there's a movie that I've been thinking about a lot lately. In the pit of despair that is January to February every single year, where I am just miserable and unemployed, and I sit around and I do
Amen.
nothing, and I just wake up every day and I sit on my laptop. Sometimes I play
Good
Balatro,
job.
sometimes I do nothing. I do literally nothing. I try to get a job and nobody responds. It's just how it works. I go for a walk. Sometimes I feel marginally better. Usually around this time of year is when I retreat into things that I used to like as a child, because then I remind myself of a better point in my life. I remind myself of something much nicer and simpler. This past couple weeks, I've re-immersed myself in two things. One of them is a show/game. The other one is a deeply beloved show from my childhood, and a film adaptation of that show. And I've chosen to bring that today because if I brought Yu-Gi-Oh, I think everybody here would kill me.
I'd be all for it.
So instead of Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm going to bring a film adaptation of one of my favorite properties, something that I hold very dearly. I am bringing a mixed bag of blockbuster. That is the 2017 Power Rangers film. I have decided to bring Power Rangers 2017 to the pod because this is a peculiar, a really strange movie. It's kind of weird that it got made. It's kind of weird that like it happened. It's almost 10 years old in my opinion.
Humor me for 1 second. Isn't Bryan Cranston in this
He
film?
is Zordon. Bryan
He's
Cranston is
Zordon.
Zordon,
Yeah.
which is honestly pretty good casting. The problem is that
You know what's
Zordon,
pretty cool?
What?
I think it looks pretty cool in that movie too.
it's
like it
just
it's a little modern, but
I'm very mixed on this movie.
Okay.
I don't think it's like the worst adaptation ever. I don't think it's like for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You look at some of the other stuff we've got. You look at like
look at
Bay
Turbo,
Turtles.
a Power Rangers movie.
Look at Turbo, dude. We've already reached
The
the bottom,
really
bro.
bad Turbo, not the Snail movie. That's the Turbo you should be mad at.
Turbo. The Turbo Power Rangers movie is like laughable. It looks. It's like
I will say the director of this film has a funny ass name.
Oh yeah. I know that. I actually know its name.
Wait, what is it?
Go on.
It's Dean Israelite.
Oh, I wonder where he hails from.
Michigan.
Wikipedia. Check his Wikipedia history. Check his Wikipedia
He's
history.
from Maine. The US's 93rd most visited state.
I did Project Almanac, which was like the found footage time travel movie. I never saw that movie.
I remember I watched the trailer, and that's all I had to see because that's the whole movie. The trailer is the whole
literally
movie.
gives away the biggest,
Literally the whole
the
movie.
biggest like oh my god shot in the whole movie is in the trailer.
Yep.
This movie is kind of a serious, darker take on Power Rangers. Kind of not at points.
like
It feels. That's my big thing with this movie. This movie has a bit of an identity crisis. It doesn't really know if it wants to be a straight up cheesy, glorious, colorful, energetic adaptation of Power Rangers, or if it wants to take Power Rangers in a more gritty direction. I don't hate the idea of doing Power Rangers gritty. I do also think that it's Power Rangers and kind of like Ninja Turtles. It's one of those properties you can't really take it 100% seriously for whatever reason. You know, like you look back, because I'm sure people back in the 60s thought Batman couldn't be taken seriously because their only exposure to it was Adam West. But things have changed since then. Power Rangers hasn't really undergone that cultural change. It's been viewed the same way a lot over its like 30 plus years of existence at this point. And just look at just how it is. Things I like. I feel very bad for the cast because I feel like if this movie wasn't such a bomb, I would have really liked to have seen a sequel with this cast. I feel like everybody embodies the characters really well, especially R.J. Cyler as Billy. I think he's like
he was great. He was
huge, big like representation like of people on the spectrum, because Billy is like canonically he's autistic in the movie. It's not just like an implied thing. He is autistic in the movie. They straight up say this, and just a very likable, different take on like Billy's like the fucking nerdy ranger, right? But like giving him like a different sort of tick, I think is a good way to like differentiate from that while maintaining the truth of the character. I also really like Naomi Scott as Kimberly, and I really like Dacre Montgomery as Jason, even though Jason is kind of just like a generic.
And Becky G as well. I thought she was really
Becky G is as Trini, Ludi Lin as Zach. Like they're all like, and they have good back and forth with each other. Like they feel like friends. I really appreciate that they didn't go the route of like they gotta all fucking hate each other in the beginning, so that when they all team up, it's nice. It's like it's Power Rangers. I don't want to see.
I kind of like the kind of cool like 2000s feel the movie has. Like it feels kind of like a Final Destination-y type film. Not obviously subject matter, but like in like the visual style. Like it has that kind of blue.
Like I think of the way like certain scenes are shot, like when they fight Rita at the dock, like that's where I kind of see your point, where it's like it feels very like cheesy, coy. Speaking of which, Rita Repulsa, the second biggest plus. Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa is fucking fantastic.
She plays it hammy. It's great.
Dude, she's great. And I think I'm so sad again that this movie wasn't a success, because I would have loved to have seen her go even crazier and lean even further into the fucking. She nails like that, the screechy, the witchy fucking. It's just everything she does is so like over the top. It's so.
I remember Elizabeth Banks being the best part of this movie.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I don't like about this movie.
What?
Well, two things.
What?
I don't like the fact that they're only the Power Rangers at the very end. I wish they did that early on. That's my biggest complaint.
Biggest problem.
Biggest complaint.
That is weird.
I hate how they fucking cock tease you with fucking the Green Ranger.
With Tommy Oliver, yeah.
Tommy Oliver.
I'm of two minds with this, because the obvious sequel material for a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie is the Green Ranger. Like that's the obvious. Like you save that for the second movie because it's the Green Ranger. It's the most. Tommy Oliver is Power Rangers. He is the most iconic character from any Power Rangers show 30 years
but
later.
I think a lot of that too is because of Jason David Frank. I think that's mainly.
It's true, but I would have liked. Dude, they clearly understood casting. They clearly like the casting is great in this movie. Fantastic. I would have really liked to have seen like a younger unknown or just like a younger superstar give their take on Tommy Oliver. I would have really liked to have seen that. I think there was a huge missed opportunity not having Tommy in the movie as like a background character. Like he didn't need to be the Green Ranger yet, but if you introduced him in this movie, you can get away with. This is a movie. It's not like a weekly Monster of the Week.
Taylor Lautner.
Whatever, man.
You're disgusting.
I think that's the problem. It's like there's so many moments in the movie where I feel like they're starting to get into like the fun of the Power Rangers. Like I love the training montage. I love the scene where Zach steals the Zord. I love the way the command center looks. Like I think there's a lot of pieces.
Also,
here,
I am a sucker, even though it was way later after that song came out. Fucking hey,
and that's
I'm living in the 21st century.
Anybody you ever? I'm a Power Ranger.
Dude, anytime Power comes on in a movie, it's the hype as shit. I don't give a fuck.
The trailer for this movie had it in it, and it was just hype as hell. But you said it like Wyatt. The biggest problem is that it's called Power Rangers, and they're not Power Rangers until the last 15 minutes of the movie. This isn't a fuck. It's the same thing with the Ninja Turtles. I'm here to watch the fucking Power Rangers do the Power Rangers thing. I'm here to watch them beat up a bunch of little monsters on the ground, do some crazy flippy martial arts, and then they turn all their fucking big dinosaurs into robots, and they punch a bigger guy until he falls down. And that's what I'm here for. And when that happens, it's fun. Although I do really hate that there's 30 seconds of hand-to-hand combat in this movie. The rest of the movie is just swords, and it's not even particularly. And part of the fun of Power Rangers is like the hand-to-hand, the martial arts. I wish there was more. That same issue with the newest Matrix movie, where it's like none of the action has that hand-to-hand combat. That is really fun. Again, there are moments though where it feels like it's leading more into the cheese, like the training montage. I'm gonna give a hot take here. It's the most egregious product placement I've ever seen. I fucking love the Krispy Kreme. I love the
Me too.
Krispy
Me
Kreme.
too. I love it.
because
It's perfect.
it feels that's such a Power Rangers thing. Like that's such a Power Rangers thing to have a key plot point be of the movie be that the Zeo crystal is under the fucking Krispy Kreme. Like, of course it is. It's such a Power Rangers thing to do,
Genius.
right? I could do without the character saying Krispy Kreme every 10 seconds, but other than that,
Gotta get a Krispy Kreme.
Count how many times they say Krispy Kreme in the last like 30 minutes and you'll die. Like you'll actually just have a stroke. They say it so many times. And again, there's a lot of this movie that's like, I hate the gray color palette. I want it to be colorful. I don't hate the suit designs. I think they're fine. They're clearly going for like an Iron Man inspiration because Iron Man was like
I actually thought the suits were fucking gorgeous. I don't know about you. I love those suit designs. I thought they were.
I like the suits. I don't really like the. I think the.
I don't like the fucking the fucking.
Thing. Oh yeah, they have to have the holographic technology. That's part of the fun is when they take the helmet off, the physical helmet off. That's the fun part of it, right? The Megazord looks like shit. The Megazord is bland and boring, and I hate that you can't. The cool part about the Megazord is when you see it like combined into all the different fucking Zords and stuff. But in this movie, like they're fighting Rita, they get knocked in the pit, and then it just comes up. You don't even see any of that shit. They play the theme, but I feel like they play it way too late and not enough. They play it at like they play it for like.
And so you're just like, go Power Rangers, and that's it.
And then that's it. And it's like, and again, like it's fun. It's a good moment when it happens, but it's just I feel like if this movie went full throttle, we are gonna be campy, brighter color palette, cheesier dialogue, even more over the top. And if they leaned into the crazier parts of the lore, tell me about Zordon and the fucking Eltarians. Like you have space to do that. You're in a movie. You're not in a fucking kids TV show. You can expand on the mythology, and that's something that they've done. Like in the comics, the Boom comics, the Shattered Grid comics, they've expanded on the mythology in a way that actually feels very natural, right? It feels like not cheesy. It feels like something that it feels like a lore that you could get into the same as Marvel or DC or Image Comics or whatever. You can get into it for that reason. Again, I'm sad this movie never got a sequel. I do have to say something though. I hate to invoke this man's name. I truly do hate to invoke this man's name. But after like in my Power Rangers review, I decided to read the leaked script for a Power Rangers movie written by one of the world's worst men, Max Landis. And
oh dear,
as much as I hate to say it, because I hate Max Landis, he
gets it right.
He understands. He made a better movie because that script, if anybody's read it, knows what I'm talking about.
I haven't read it, but
there's way more action. It leans into the lore. It's pretty much just bang, 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 act like go like nonstop, just like constantly introducing a different thing. They're in the suits for a lot of the movie. They have Rita's like Goldar isn't just like a big fucking gold like fucking what's the word? There's like a gold statue with no personality. Goldar is a character with a personality as he is in the show. They have Squat, they have Scorpina, like all these over the top designs. Like the way they describe Rita as like this big alien, like a mix of she's described in the script as Maleficent meets the alien queen from Aliens. That's kind of awesome. That's all you need to do. Like he leaned into the sci-fi elements. He made it weirder, but it was still Power Rangers and it was exciting. It was like cheesy. Another thing that I really like that he does in that script is he makes Zach the Pink Ranger and he makes Kimberly the Black Ranger. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, you're just doing that to avoid, because obviously there's the whole racist controversy. People think that Zach is the only black member of the team and he's the Black Ranger. And a lot of people have a lot of problems with that.
Black Zach attack.
It's like, I'm pretty sure he says
make a guy the Pink Ranger. What?
Well, again, it's written in the script.
The feminists are taking over.
That's for
but dude, it's written as like a take on toxic because in this version of the script, like Zach is like what I like about it is the Rangers like they were friends who kind of splintered off, and being the Power Rangers brings them back together, which I actually really like. And Zach went off to be like a jock, but like all of his jock friends are douchebags. So it's supposed to be like, toxic masculinity. He's wearing pink. He's still cool. The way he writes the action is just way more dynamic and fun. I kind of wish his movie got made if he didn't write it. If somebody else wrote that script, I would really like to see that, because I feel like if you merge like that vibe and that energy with like the character development in the 2017 movie is not bad. The characters are likable. It's just not. Well, it's not enough, and it doesn't lean farther enough into like the other side of the Power Ranger stuff. I don't know.
You know what, Simon? You can see Max Landis writing G.I. Joe alongside Danny McBride, who are Paramount is trying to merge the scripts afterward for some.
Isn't this Power Ranger movie gonna get like 6 sequels or some shit?
They had a plan for a trilogy. I I don't know. And I've talked about this before, man. I think it's just such an untapped franchise. There's so much you could do with it visually to make it different from something like Marvel or DC or Star Wars or anything like that. I'm really hoping Hasbro owns the property now. I'm surprised they've not tried again with another movie. I feel like now people
Isn't
are more
Netflix doing
receptive to-
one? Isn't that like a thing?
Well, Disney Plus. Well, it's being made for a different thing, but it's being distributed on Disney Plus. And apparently, and I don't know if this was apparently a leaked plot. I don't know if this is real or not. Apparently, it's a time travel movie where a younger generation of Power Rangers go back in time to meet Mighty Morphin in the 90s, and I hate that.
Didn't we just see that? Didn't that just happen?
I hate that idea, dude. I hate that idea so much. I think that's so lame.
Can we just start clean with Power Rangers? I'm sick of the fucking glup, man.
Dude, that's the problem, man. They lean into Mighty Morphin so much.
Stop trying to glup all the other styles. Just make a new style.
Well,
and just run with it.
Power Rangers is one of the most dense, layered, so many versions of Power Rangers that you can do. The only continuous narrative of Power Rangers is like Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo in space. That's a continuous story that has an ending. So I get why you want to, if you're going to do all of that, make that into a movie, that's fine. But if you just want to do one-offs, dude, there are so many one-off seasons that don't connect to anything else, and you can make a one-off story with those Power Rangers.
Do the fucking pirates, bro.
Well, no, okay, well, that's actually the worst season. That's actually the worst season of the show. So no, we're not doing Super Mega Force. But like, dude, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, SPD, Dino Thunder, any of that stuff. You could do any SPD of that.
Emergency.
SPD, I would go fucking feral for an SPD movie. But like,
Red One's the leader. Black One's the aloof one, and she's the girl. What does that make you? I'm Scottish.
Yeah, that's our PM, which is another great season. But I don't know. I want to talk about this movie. What was the missed opportunity?
What was the weird one where it's like the guy was like an android or something, and it was
that's
like
Operation Overdrive. Operation Overdrive, which
sucks. That was weird. I remember, like as a kid, I was just like, "What the fuck is it?" Like this is like heavy.
One of the Disney seasons of Power Rangers were really hit and miss. Like the good Disney seasons are like great, but man, the bad ones are just like really bad. They're just so boring.
Yeah. What's the mill or whatever?
I'm gonna say that this movie is like a pack of Skittles, but all the colors have been drained. They're just white.
Ooh.
So it's like
they did that. They did that for for Pride Month. They were like, look at the Skittles, they're all white
now.
I literally Again, I just think it's a missed opportunity. There's a good
rainbow's
idea.
Yours now.
Yeah.
We have the watch. I'll see you in Valhalla.
I think this movie's a missed opportunity. It could have been something really cool. I hope that one day Power Rangers gets the big glorious treatment it deserves as a franchise.
It will happen. I have my fingers crossed. Day.
But I don't hate this movie. I think it's totally fine. There's so much they could have done with it and so much to be done afterwards that I was a little disappointed by it. But
fair enough.
Fine.
Well, you talk about immense disappointments. And you talk about one of the worst fuckers ever in Max Landis. One of the worst fuckers ever is his father, John Landis, who took part in this movie that I'm bringing, and that is the Twilight Zone movie.
No!
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not joking, man, because we need to talk about this, actually.
We've been over this bullshit, man.
No, Cass. We've been over that
movie.
Part.
We're talking about the movie
itself, because I've never seen this movie until this point.
Okay, hold on, wait. Some of my shit is glitchy. You keep I am listening. You keep talking.
Holy shit, man. Because here's the thing. It's not the worst, but also who the fuck. First off,
it's an anthology, right? It's an anthology,
right? So basically what this is, let me tell y'all what this is. So this Twilight Zone movie, what they essentially did was they took 4 of the best directors of that time, or was it 4? Yes, it was 4. And basically took it upon themselves to remake episodes of the show. So, and the last one is Nightmare at 50,000 Feet, which is the William Shatner one, the iconic one.
Yep.
So we'll get to that, but let's talk about the first one. So here's the thing. They bookend this thing very weirdly. The opening is directed by John Landis, and also the first story is directed by John Landis. The opening is just 2 guys in a car. It's Dan Aykroyd and Albert Brooks. And they're talking about the Twilight Zone. They're talking about the show.
They're like, "Oh, that was a great show. Remember that?" And then Dan Aykroyd goes, "Oh, that might be scary, but you want to know something really scary?" And he goes like this. And he turns around and it's like a mask. He goes, "Ah!" And then he like eats him or something.
Come on, man.
And that was it. That's like Dan Aykroyd kills this guy. Like literally, it's like, okay, what? Okay. And then we get into the first one. The first story that they do, and I'm forgetting the names of some of these, so if for those Twilight Zone fans out there who are going, actually it's called blah blah blah, whatever.
I don't know, bro.
Funny enough, the Vic Morrow one, the late Vic Morrow, after this movie, he's dead. He's still in the movie. This is about the first thing that they fucking do in this is a story about this guy who is just this openly racist guy. And I mean openly racist. He's just saying the N-word. It's a PG movie, by the way. Full on just saying the N-word, saying anti-Semitic slurs. Yeah. He's just saying, because he's just like,
when was this released? When was this released? Oh, dude. PG was built way different back in the day. Yeah.
But it's just like, even still, it's just like, why would you remake this episode of all things? Because here's the thing, what the episode's about is this guy, he's racist, he blames every other race for, his problems in life, not being able to get a job, all this other shit, getting fired. He walks out the bar, and he's in Nazi Germany. And they all say, "There's a Jew, kill him." And then he's running away from the Nazis, and then he's like, he wakes up, and then he opens his eyes, and there's a bunch of Klansmen surrounding him, and they go, "Lynch that!" And I'm like, ooh-wee. This is crazy. Like, this is nuts. Why? This is the first one. The first one they're doing.
Of course, John Landis picks the fucking Klan meeting.
And then, of course, he's running away from them. He's like, "Oh no, the Klansmen are after me. Oh no!" And of course, he's a white guy, but like to them, it's like, "Oh, he's a black guy." So it's like he's put in their shoes. That's the whole crux of this.
And then their POV is he's rotoscoped as a black guy. Yeah. That's their POV.
He's back in He's in Vietnam, and he's being hunted by the Americans. And they look at him and they're like, "There is that G word." I think that's what they say. You know what I mean? And they just like open fire on him. He runs away. And then he's back in Nazi Germany in a concentration camp with a fucking star uniform and shit. Like he's being sent to the fucking pits.
Yeah.
And then he sees his fucking friends he was at the bar with. They're going, help me, please. And then it just ends. They end with that because obviously there was a whole other set piece that was cut from the film because Vic Morrow was decapitated by a helicopter along with 2 children. Thank you, John Landis, for that. Thank you. I just thought this was funny because not funny, but like, imagine dying for that.
What was the set piece that was cut? What was the set?
The helicopter. The helicopter.
The helicopter in general was the one that got cut. Oh my god.
Yes, which was a ridiculous scene to shoot, and the kids also were illegally there, by the way.
Yeah, they did. Labor laws, they shouldn't have been there past. You're not supposed to have kids on set past.
Him running through water. There was weather that was bad too. They shouldn't have flown the helicopter. 3 people lost their lives that day. Awful. I can't believe they even kept that in the movie. I can't believe they even kept Vic Morrow.
Dude, he is such a piece of shit. He's such a
never faced any repercussions. We talked about it before, but holy shit, fuck that guy. Really funny too at the credits. You see a few names that are listed as the fake alias that people put in the credits. What's it called? Because people don't want to be credited.
Surname? The surname?
Yeah, the surname. What's it called? It's like
like his surname? He has one? I didn't even know if he had
one. No. It's hang on. Fake Hollywood name.
Fake Hollywood name. It just says Obama.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh, Alan Smithy. That was a thing that people used if they didn't want to be credited on a film. They would say, director of photography, Alan Smithy. And there's a bunch of Alan Smithys
yeah. How many of them are there? How many of them are there?
I didn't count how many were, but I think there were a couple. There were certainly a few, and I was like, ooh, dude, I would not want to be credited on this movie. But anyway, that one not very good at all, even pushing aside all the death and shit. Cass is texting right now.
Cass is in hell right now. Cass has been taken by the hell by fucking hell priest.
So and then like fucking the second one is the Steven Spielberg one. Steven Spielberg directed the short, which was the one about, I guess, a bunch of old people becoming kids again, basically.
a magic guy who was played by Scatman. I forget his name.
Oh, Scatman Brothers. Scatman Brothers.
Yeah. He was very good in the movie, but it's just, again, it's weird. It's not good. It's not bad. It just feels like an episode of a show. You know what I mean? It's like this is like movie
Justice
quality.
League.
This is
like
and this is Spielberg too. Like, why is Spielberg wasting his shit on this?
You hear the story about Spielberg cussing out John Landis on the set or something like that because John Landis was like being a piece
was
of
that
shit.
a thing too? Oh, I didn't hear about that.
I think so. I believe so. Like he landed.
No, the Eddie Murphy one. That's the big one.
Eddie Murphy. Well, no, Eddie Murphy didn't just shit talk.
He punched him in the face or something, right?
He beat the shit out of John Landis.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god, he's back.
We are back.
There he is. Were you listening to all that cast? You want to repeat?
You talking about the helicopter?
Yes, I did. No, a little bit, but
isn't that just so fucked up?
Yeah, really bad.
It's just a shame that people can get away with that. Like, it's so crazy, man.
It really is. It really is wild. But yeah, the Spielberg one is just, again, it's fine. It's not even fine. It's just it's not a movie. I don't know why he wasted.
Are you talking about the episodes?
Yeah, the episodes. So basically, this was it was about the old people becoming young or whatever, being kids or whatever, and it's like, yeah, it's sweet, I guess, but it's just like not a movie. But anyway, the last two are the best ones because we get a remake of dude. This one, so I forget the name of the episode, but it's the one with the kid.
It's a Good Life.
Is that what it is? No, it's the one with the kid who's like, he's like, his family's like afraid of him because he's like all powerful, and like this woman comes in for like cause she saves him or whatever from like a accident or something, and then she's kind of just like, oh, this is weird. Like, why is everyone so like afraid of this kid? Like they're saying yes to everything he says, all this stuff. Of course, the kid's all powerful, and this is directed by the great Joe Dante. Of Gremlins fame. This is Joe Dante at the top of his fucking game. This is the practical effects, the lighting, the effect, unbelievable. So basically, the kid has this thing where he's like, he just watches cartoons all the time, and then he punishes one of his family members for like ratting him out or something, or like spilling something. Who, by the way, played by Nancy Cartwright, Bart Simpson. Hilarious.
The goat.
You can tell instantly too, like, this is Bart.
The goat.
What he does is that he puts her into the TV, into the cartoon, and she's essentially like in hell, like cartoon hell. And she's like, she's like running away from all the shit. And then like the kid like pulls the characters out of the TV, and they're like these beautiful animatronic, like almost like Ren and Stimpy creations, but like real. Like it's really scary because it's like Gremlins-y. It's like Gremlins vibe, but it's also like, oh, those are real. Like it's like what a cartoon would look like if it was a physical thing. It's the scariest, fucking weirdest thing ever. The lighting's unbelievable. The way it ends too is literally just like the woman that saves him or whatever is like intrigued by him and basically just says, you know, I can take you away from all of this, and I can show you how to master these gifts that you've shown. And the kid is like into it, and they leave together into the sunset.
Doesn't he send Nancy Cartwright into the TV and she's like eaten by a fucking dragon? Or
yeah, she's eaten by like a dragon or something. It's like really scary. It's like
it's crazy.
Ooh. But no, really good stuff there. Really good animations done in that, like the cartoon effects, incredible stuff. The last one, Nightmare at 15,000 Feet, I think is what it's called. John Lithgow,
my goat.
By George Miller. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is George Miller, Mad Max, obviously. They just let him let loose in this.
That's
because
great.
You know, it's like, because here's the thing, right? Who are you gonna get? Because William Shatner, you know, that was a big deal at the time. William Shatner in Twilight Zone, huge deal. John Lithgow in this, he's unbelievable. He's fantastic. And this is it's essentially just John Lithgow. Like, how can we make John Lithgow look scared and like just like a crazy man? And like George Miller does this effect where it's like, you know, he sees the crazy goblin or whatever on the wing of the plane. It cuts back to John Lithgow, and he's like, you see his eyes pop out of his head for like a split second, where you're just like, whoa, what the fuck was that? Like, it wasn't like a funny way. It was just like what the fuck was that? Like, it was really scary and like weird and just unnerving. And then like, obviously, you know, the episode ends like the guy, John Lithgow, just goes crazy and just like the plane's going down because the goblin like destroyed the engine or something.
And then like John Lithgow is getting tackled by the fucking air marshal, and he pulls the gun out and shoots the window.
Shoots the window.
And then at the end, he's just like, "Oh, I saved everyone!" Oh, and he's in a straitjacket, and he's being fucking carried away. And then, awful ending to this movie. The guy in the ambulance turns around, and it's Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, from the prologue, right?
From the prologue, and he just goes like, "Ha ha ha!"
He's like, "Wow, I heard you did something fucking crazy up there, but
yeah, you want to see something
really crazy?"
And then credits, and it's just like the most boring credits ever. It's like Starb's background with just like regular font. It's just like segment 1, directed by John Landis. Segment 2, Steven Spielberg. It's just like, ooh. They really just rushed this one out. Damn.
Why do this? If you're gonna do the Twilight Zone, like maybe tell new
it's
stories.
It's a great concept. Taking 4 of like the best directors that you can get at the time, and like remake episodes. Great concept, I think. Really good concept. But
imagine that for Goosebumps.
I'd fuck with that. That would be sick.
That would be fantastic.
Who would you get to do? Who would you get to do Sleepaway Camp or whatever it was called?
Sleepaway Camp Terror. Oh my god.
Ooh. Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright. Oh my god, dude. I would give Monster Blood to Jane Schoenbrunn.
I would give Stay Out of the Basement to fucking Zach Kreger.
Oh my god, that's
crazy.
That is better. I like that.
Yeah.
Ari Aster does Cuckoo Clock of Doom.
That is an awful fucking episode, by the way. We should watch that. Awful in a good way. It's fucking just
dude, I don't know, man. The last time you said an episode was awful in a good way. It was really bad.
I almost put my head through a desk.
That was really bad. But yeah, dude, Twilight Zone the movie, just again, knowing what happened really dampens the movie as well. It's hard to watch, especially after that. Why would you have, even pushing aside the controversy, pushing aside the death, all that shit, your first thing is this really racist, really odd one. Like, not this whimsical, cool, fun one. You're going with the racist one. And again, it's not like, I'm not saying like, oh, this is offensive. It's just like, it's fucking weird.
We're making a statement.
But John Landis is such a pretentious hack that he would go, "Oh, I chose this because Twilight Zone is too. I needed a taste of reality." That's the type of shit that he would say. He's such a piece of shit.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another door.
Oh, they do open with that. They do open with a narration from the great Rod Serling and everything. That was kind of cool.
That's the thing I showed you, Simon. Fucking a land of doors.
I'll tell you right now, dude. Rod would have fucking hated this movie.
Yep.
I forget if he was alive to see it or not, because I know he died very young. He's only in his 50s, but
a dimension of another dimension.
It's a shame that the revival that they tried to do with
Jordan Peele one, it wasn't very good.
Tried, like, the problem is Peele was narrating, but Peele should have been involved creatively. I feel like he's like kind of the perfect
he wasn't
guy.
Oh,
he was involved. He was producer and he narrated, but I don't believe he wrote any of the episodes or directed any of the episodes. I don't think he did anyway. If I'm not,
because that one wasn't very good at all. I thought all of them were really bad. I was really disappointed by that. I think I just don't think you can do Twilight Zone anymore. I think you got to make like a new. You know what? Remake Outer Limits. How about that,
dude? Outer Limits, well, dude. Hey, man, these '90s, these weird TV ideas like X-Files is coming back, and like Ryan Coogler is going to be heavily involved with that. So we'll see there.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
It's not a bad. Again, though, like something like Twilight Zone, you need like a Jane Schoenbrunn. You need someone who's just like so immersed in the strange and the surreal and the off-putting that like it's like second nature. You need like a David Lynch. Like you need somebody like that.
I have news for you.
Yeah, of course.
You want to know something funny?
No.
Well, not funny, but the scene that was shot at the time of Vic Morrow's accident was added to the script late into filming because they wanted to soften the bigoted character more. So that was not even initially supposed to even happen.
And they just
preventable all across the board.
So someone last second went, we should have a slight scene added in, and ended up killing 3 people.
And yeah, Spielberg did confirm that he did end his relationship with John Landis after this film.
Good.
Thank God.
Dude,
William Shatner almost reprised his role as well.
that would have been great. Dude, have you seen those clips of him where like he's singing songs and he's like, Mr. Have you seen that?
We've mentioned this on the pod before.
He's incredible.
I fucking love William Shatner.
Dude, I have to warn you, I have a black belt in karate and will not be hesitating to use it either. No, not on you, man. On your stinking dog!
What's the meal for the Twilight Zone?
The
movie?
meal, God, I give this John Landis' fucking head on a platter. That's what I give this.
Decapitated by a helicopter.
Guys.
All right, I wouldn't say that.
No, I'm saying John Landis. I'm saying John Landis should be for what he's done. That's what I'm saying. It's revenge.
That's so stupid.
It's revenge.
I do want to say this because I didn't watch this by itself. I did watch this with pretty much its recent commentary because I was like, I don't think I would have watched this otherwise. But I saw pretty much into the commentary.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
I'll do it. Mike was on it, by the way.
What did Mike say? Was Mike on it, or
yeah? So it was Mike. It was Eric, Mike, and Jake. It was the original three that were on.
The good, the bad, and the bruv right there.
The bad, the bruv right there. But no, it was really funny watching it because like the second the slurs start, you just see Mike and Eric just like.
I fucking love them boys.
It's just so out of left field, man. I was I was like, what?
Bro, the Twilight Zone, the best you can choose is the episode where they just say the N-word. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Probably didn't even say the N-word at the time either, because I know like Rod Serling was a very, obviously very ahead of his time, very progressive guy.
I hope John Landis gets a toothpick stuck between his toenail and his toe and kicks a wall.
And he kicks the wall, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I really hope happens.
Boom.
Well, guys, that was a fairly interesting episode of the pod, wasn't it?
Hell of a pod, eh?
A bit of news that I forgot to mention.
One last little brief bit of news. Hit us with it.
Scary Movie 6.
Oh my god! I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It looks stupid,
awful, but I will be there day one.
Yeah, I will be there day one. Dude, Simon Kaiser is in this one, dude.
As soon as I saw that,
just parody him. I don't think he's in it.
Dude, he's in the movie.
As soon as I saw that Marlon Wayans quote where he was like, "This movie, we're gonna be canceling the cancel culture," it just wrote it. I just struck.
I mean, I will say they do at least look like they're making fun of a good amount of stuff, because I did laugh at that part where Cindy is just like, she's like the Halloween Jamie Lee Curtis here. She's like,
yeah, she's got the Jamie Lee Curtis hair,
and she goes, "Oh, Cindy, sweetheart." I don't know. I'm a Republican now.
I guess one last bit of depressing news we could mention. Fuck you if you made Scream 7 the biggest movie in America over last weekend. You should be ashamed.
I gotta say, I'm not.
You should be ashamed of yourselves, honestly. Now we're gonna get fucking 3 more of these, and they're all gonna suck. They're gonna be even worse.
It is what it is.
About AI, it's just.
Let me get this out of the way real quick. Go to Patreon. There's cool stuff on there. We're going to do some more shit anytime now. We'll figure it out.
Oh, it's coming.
Goodbye, bruv. Has merch on greenscreen.com like this hat. Look at this hat.
We have a poll.
Oh, wait. Before we do the poll, I'm going to say really quick, go support the boys over at TBD Graps, for real.
Of course.
I watched their latest show, Stankonia. That was
great name.
Genuinely, this isn't even me just trying to plug or anything. That was genuinely a fantastic show. They ran their first ever tag title tournament, and shouts out Hustle and Flow, who have won the titles. There was a fucking dog collar match between Amanda Kiss and Noah Vale, which was fucking tremendous. And we got to see the long-awaited reunion of the long shots, Tenshi and Dylan Crossley. And I was so pumped.
I don't forgive you, Dylan Crossley. But you all right. You all right, I guess.
You all right.
You all right.
Look, you gotta earn it. I gotta see it. You gotta do it the next pay-per-view, man.
In the tag belts, I'll forgive you. That's what I'll forgive you.
Incredible. Well, time for... Oh no, my new poll! We got a new
wait.
here.
Before you read it, I'm gonna vote on it real quick. I haven't voted.
Okay, go for it, man. Don't say what the answers are, though.
Of course not.
What's up, Wyatt?
So, fun fact, Cass, I am... Oh, no, there's the poll.
Welcome to the stalling segment where Wyatt and Simon vote. Welcome to the stalling segment. Here comes my favorite quote.
All right.
Matthew McConaughey is terrible. Oh my god, vote, man. Get a move on.
No, I'll be honest, I thought you didn't have the poll at first. I was like, okay.
Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
Let's hear the poll.
What, did you vote? You did. Okay, good lord. All right.
Oh.
So.
Oh, Buzz. Oh,
Oh, pause. Last week's poll was, what is the greatest rivalry in wrestling? With no votes, in third place was Stone Rock versus The Cold.
So stupid. That's so stupid. I can picture Cass just giggling to himself at like 3 a.m.
Dude, I typed that immediately after editing and I was so tired. In second place, with one vote each, Hogan versus his daughter's boyfriend.
oh.
And Danhausen versus the Chicago crowd. And in first place with 3 votes. 3 votes. What about my dog? What about Jackman?
What about maybe it was just one
man.
My favorite is in the promo where he just goes like, "There's one thing that I'll never forget, Jeff," and he just goes.
His eyes widened, I remember. Oh my god, dude! Crazy lore drop. Me and Wyatt did an episode of the Base World podcast where we did a retro review on that episode. Ugh, I gotta go back and look at that. Anyway,
after this, please. I really don't want that.
Yeah, fuck it. Guys, this has been Look at the Band and Bruv, episode 68. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening, day, morning, whatever you're doing.
See you at the Oscars. See you at the Oscars.
Yes, I'll say it again. Twitch.tv/DonutCast. We will be live streaming the Oscars on Sunday, next Sunday. So
who do you think is going to win? Tell us in the comments. Tell us in
the comments of this video.
Yeah, and we might read.
And we won't reward you for it.
Who's taking home the biggest thing? Well, whoever's going with Liam Neeson at the end.
Cold Storage 2026 will ruin your marriage.
Landis, we coming for you.
We should give John Landis the disease from Cold Storage.
We should get John Landis
and then
on this
stick the Power Rangers on him.
John Landis, would you like to come on the pod?
We promise we won't make fun of you, John. We promise.
I wonder what Max thinks about his father.
He probably loves his dad. Because Max is just as much of a piece of shit, dude. He's just.
I'll never forget that headline that came out. Like, I think this was when Chronicle 2 was in talks. Like, Max Landis was talking about his script, and he was just like, "Yeah, my dad loved it." Or no, it was John Landis said, "Yeah, it's a great script. It's like one of the best scripts I've ever read." It's just like, okay, buddy. All right, John.
Listen, never forget when Max Landis said when Max Landis said. Bright 2 is going to be like my Empire Strikes Back.
This is
How's that going, Max? How's that going?
Bright, more like dim.
Hey, man.
Dark.
Fairy lives. What did Will Smith say? Fairy lives don't matter today.
Oh,
damn.
My God.
Bright is a stupid.
And they could say I'm an action star. But someone say I'm quite bizarre.
I do think it is funny bad. Bright is funny bad, but it's
oh dear.
Oh, Joel Edgerton.
Training Day, but garbage.
Dude, the plot, dude, the ending of that is just nonsense.
Wyatt.
Yeah, what's up?
Where does Darth Vader get his groceries?
At the Darth Mall.
Yeah!
What kind of bird do I drive? A Toyota.
Hey guys, what is Boba Fett's favorite drink?
I don't know.
Boba tea.
No.
Funny joke. Where did you watch
Star Wars character? Where's a yarmulke? Chewbacca.
Hey guys, let's finally give Chewbacca a medal.
What is What is Ray's favorite television network? Ray Network.
Some dumb shit, probably. Fuck Ray. Fucking stupid Ray Skywalker. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't want to see that.
What is Poe Dameron's favorite form of Asian food? Poe Dam Thai.
Right, Simon. I'm not a fan of contract tampering.
What?
I will strike you from the record. This is your judgment day for you, right?
The worst bit of all fucking stuff.
However,
I'll have you know.
who is the scariest Star Wars character? Darth Hideous. Funny joke. Check on your children. They probably miss you. See you later, guys.